Yeah, awesome.
I'm a professional. I'm bloody heavy.
Just flagging about here.
So like here.
You can do that, yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Bloody hell, bro. This is madness.
Nice, man. Easy. Come on. Scared, but
Yeah, I was scared.
thinking about the 40. Yeah.
On the walls, we've got a new thing coming.
There you go. So good.
Guys, I found Spider-Man. Oh my god. Oh shit, this is hard.
Come on, man. Oh, that is so close. It's a good effort. Really good effort.
Okay.
Have a rest, mate. Have a rest.
Oh, just for my fun.
You can use that in the bolt hole, yeah.
It's like a booty hole.
Good. Come on, man. There you go. Come on, get your feet up. I think we may have ruined Jordan a little bit.
This stuff is hard.
Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's a very special one today. I'm here today with Jordan.
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you all know Jordan runs the On The Bench podcast, and the circumstance of how we meet I think I'll put at the end of this video, so if you want to understand how we've come about to do this collaboration today, just wait till the end. But yeah, first time climbing for Jordan. How you feeling?
First time. Nervous a bit. It's not as high as I thought, so but I'm a bit nervous. You never know. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah,
Feeling good.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident you'll get some good climbs done today. So yeah, looking strong, feeling good.
It might be a bad thing or two, maybe.
We'll see when we get out there. But
we'll see how it goes.
Looking forward to it. But yeah, first time climbing, so this should be a really good one. Chance for me to do a bit of coaching as well. You can give me some feedback on that at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, main thing, I hope you enjoy this video. It's a very special one, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Alright, let's go. Yeah.
Okay, so we just moved to this section of the wall on the slabs. So for those that don't know, slabs are where the wall slants slightly away from you. The reason I've done this, we've not warmed up yet, just to get a bit of lighter weight through the fingers and warm up the body. And generally for beginners, certainly when I started, I found slabs a bit easier to get used to climbing, a lot less weight through the hands. So we're going to start on this one first. Yeah, so we'll jump into this one here on the left. It's a V intro grade, the green one here.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the same.
Yeah, so that's one climb. So the way it works, you start with one hand on each of the start holds, so where this S is and where that tag is there as well.
Oh, okay.
So one hand on each. Feet must start established on the wall.
Yeah.
And then you can start climbing up to the top. And the way you finish is by matching the top hold.
Okay, cool.
So that's put two hands on the top hold in a controlled way.
That's it.
There you go.
That's it, yeah?
So that's the top hold. Yeah, just put your left hand where your right hand is as well. Does that make sense?
Here.
On the green.
Oh, here, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
that makes sense.
That's it, yeah?
Yeah, that's done.
Okay, sick.
There you go.
And then now we descend.
It was too easy for you.
Oh.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm a professional.
Good first climb. Yeah, really good. Cool. So that's the lowest grade, V intro. That was clearly too easy for you.
That's for toddlers, guys.
That's it, mate. This man's no toddler. So yeah, we'll jump onto something a bit more difficult. Probably move on to this V1 in a second. But yeah, I'm just going to move the camera. Okay, so we're going to move into something a little bit more difficult now. This is a grade V1. So the holds aren't as good, yeah. So the holds you climbed on a second ago, they're called jugs. They're very deeply in cut.
Easy.
Very easy to hold on to, exactly. These holds, some of them are jugs. This one I think is a bit more of one. Not quite.
Okay,
but yeah, obviously a more difficult grade, more difficult challenge. So We're going to move on to this one, but that was obviously far too easy for you, so we're going to try
So
this.
where would I start here? Like here?
So nope, there's 2 tags here. So that means your 2 hands start on this.
On here?
Yeah, 2 hands
Serious?
start on that, yeah.
I just what? Up the
then-
purple?
Yeah. So the other thing you can use as well, these volumes, these big black volumes in here, that essentially is in for every colour route.
Okay.
So you can use all the purple holds and all the volumes
all
as well.
these here,
Exactly that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
It's getting harder, guys. So
you've got to start with 2 hands on that. Yeah,
and
that's
I
it.
can only use the purples.
Only purples, and you can have your foot on here as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Nice, man.
Oh shit, Zana! Oh my god.
Nice, Jordan. Come on. Come on, man. Hey, it was
Right,
good,
hard,
isn't it? I like the confidence you're attacking it with there. That's really good.
Alright, cool. So wait, let me go again. Let me try again.
Yeah.
I have to do it. So where am I gonna get all the way up there, yeah?
Yeah, so you got to get 2 hands on the top hole.
Yeah.
On the purple one at the top. And you sort of cheated that start as well.
Did I?
Yeah, so you started like this in the end.
Oh.
Left hand, right hand. You do have to start with 2 hands on this.
Can I see? Let me watch you do it.
Yeah, sure.
So
It's quite an awkward start.
Yeah.
Particularly if you're a bit taller as well, because this hole's quite low down and it's sloping.
Yeah.
So for slopey holds like this, the easiest way to hold them is to get a lot lower on them, essentially.
Okay, cool.
So you kind of want to sink your feet into this position.
Yeah.
And then you can come up to here.
Okay. Bam. Okay, sit.
Yeah. So start a little bit lower, should be a bit easier to hold on to it.
So you went like this, you went bam.
Yeah, a left foot and get nice and low with your body. And my right foot was pushing against the wall, just flagging about here.
So like here?
You can do that, yeah, perfect, there you go. Awesome. Nice, man, come on. There you go. And then just stand up and trust the right foot and you'll reach that last hold.
What's that?
Just stand up on your right foot and trust it and you can reach the last hold. Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Nice, man. Easy.
On the walls, we've got a new thing coming.
There you go, mate. That's it.
On the walls now.
What did you think? How did you find it?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's harder now. I see the difference between.
Yeah. I had to think a bit more about it. The green one we did initially, it's a bit like a ladder really, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the whole point, just a real introduction to climbing. The holds aren't exactly where you'd want them to be.
And like the
slightly
foot things
awkward
are so
angles,
small as well.
foot holds, exactly.
Sick.
So it's more challenging. But yeah, no, really good, man. Really good.
Sick, I enjoy that.
And yeah, I think the way you committed to the last move, especially as well, for someone that hasn't climbed, it's quite a long way. You don't realise how high up you are until you're up
when
there.
I saw you do it, you just went, easy. When you're up there, it's like...
Exactly. But that's something you just get used to and the more you climb. So, but no, really good.
Sick.
So yeah, we'll go on to something else, something similar. Maybe this one with smaller holes, the red one.
The red one,
I think that could be quite good. Okay, I'm just going to show the route for this one. This is a V1, just to give a bit of context of the size of the holes. So that's how big it is. And the same on this side, pretty similar. A couple of feet down here. And the feet are a bit smaller on this one than the other routes as well. So handhold once again, quite small. And it kind of continues all the way up on these little crimps, they're called, those smaller holds, up to this top hold to match. So that's what we're going to jump into now. I just want to talk you to talk through what you're thinking of how you're going to get to the top.
How? Yeah. So I'm thinking, obviously it's like, so we're going to start like this, I'm guessing. So both feet have to be on?
Yeah, so both feet have to be off the floor.
Both feet have to be
They don't have to be on a hold, they can be on the wall instead.
Oh yeah, I can do it. So I'm thinking really.
Not on this.
Oh.
That's a blue cup. It can be on this, but that's not ideal.
Yeah.
What I mean, you can push against the wall to keep yourself balanced.
I think when do I have to elevate to the next hole?
So you have to be established on the wall. So what I mean by that, I'll just show you.
Yeah, got to show me. Yeah.
So this is cheating.
Oh, okay. That's cheating. Yeah, okay,
Because I've just pushed off the floor, I have to be set on the wall like this.
Oh, okay. So you got.
Then I can go.
Oh, okay. 6. Yeah. I got you.
Perfect. There you go. I think it should be okay.
This one's tricky.
It's more difficult for sure.
So I can go now?
Yep.
Okay, so from
That's
there
good.
I can go.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty good.
Cool. Alright, this one's hard, guys. We're getting harder.
Nearly.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go over. Yeah, I think I can reach over there.
Okay, that's quite a long way.
I've got long arms.
You have long arms, that's fair enough.
Is that cheating?
No, I think that's fine from what I saw. We'll go to VAR later on the footage.
Oh, good.
Come on, trust the foot. There you go, really good, come on. Nice, Jordan. Come on, man.
I can use the blue? No.
Not the blue, you can use the black. There you go.
Black.
Nice. There's other feet to the right as well, just so you're aware.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Nice. Come on.
Oh!
Almost.
Oh, that one was hard. How did I do that?
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
So I need to get over there. Can I see you do it just to see?
Yeah,
I need
definitely.
Please,
There's a few technical points that obviously you won't be aware of because you've never climbed them. But generally, I thought that was actually very impressive in terms of these holes are quite small that you're standing on. And you were very confident to just put your foot on and trust them.
Yeah.
Which is, for someone that's never climbed, it's quite difficult to do. When you've got very small holes, it is very difficult to trust the foot and put all your weight through it. On this wall in particular. Not to scare you, but obviously if you slip on this kind of wall, you fall into the wall a bit more.
Yeah.
And you kind of fall down the wall and it's quite painful compared to the overhang and stuff. Yeah, the way you did it's going to be a little bit different to me because you went straight up to this hole.
Yeah.
For me, that's going to be not how I read the route, and because you're a bit taller, that's probably a bit easier for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my right hand to this,
and
then left hand, and then come out to the right and then walk across. But
sick.
A lot of it is body positioning and hip positioning in particular. So when you're climbing, the position of your hips is the most important thing. So one, you want it to be as close to the wall as possible. What that does, it brings your centre of gravity into the wall. Puts more weight through your feet and less weight through your hands. So the further out your bum is and your hips are, the more weight you're pulling through your fingers. So on the smaller holes, it's harder to do that. So you don't get away with it at the harder grades. Obviously, when your hips are further in, more weight through your feet, less strain through the hands. But yeah, I'll do this route now and just show you what I'm going to do.
Right, watch the professional do it, guys. Okay. So you can't cross your legs kind of then?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Easy. So it's just bam, 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 bam.
So I think the other thing as well, obviously because I've climbed for longer, the way that I read the route is much more natural and much easier for me. I can kind of see body positions that I'm going to be in on the wall. So when I look at this, I knew right hand to here from the start. And then left hand up. And I could see the steps in terms of crossing the left foot through because then my right foot is going to go here. And just little subtle things like that. So, but yeah, I'm certain you can definitely do this. I think the last bit was a little bit of, not necessarily scared, but
I was scared.
Thinking about the 40. There you go.
I was scared.
So getting to the top. So that's when you put your hands over the top of the wall because you thought you might fall off.
It's 100%.
You weren't going to fall off at all. It's very much just a mental block. So you can definitely do this. I'm certain of that. It's just a case of trusting yourself. So
you want to go again?
You can go for it, mate.
Alright, cool. Right, let's go, boys, guys, girls.
Go on, Jordan. Nice, man, really good.
Oh shit.
Come on. Yeah, that's it. Excellent, man. Come on. Trust it. There you go. There you go. So good. So good. Awesome,
Second time perfect,
yeah, absolutely.
Cool,
How'd that feel?
Good, man. I like
Yeah.
achievement piece when you get it
Oh,
done.
100%. And that's what I love about climbing.
Yeah.
It's literally just problem solving and then achieving. That's
It's it.
basically what happens.
Yeah.
So
And you got to use it makes you use your brain to like
Exactly.
think, "Bam, how can I do this?"
Exactly.
And you
So-
got to get the fear out of the way as well and just go.
Yeah, that's it. So
really good,
that's
man.
exactly what you did on that climb. I think part of it as well, having seen me do it, you knew a bit more where to position your feet and the rest of it. So
That helps. Seeing you cross your legs over as well to get to that bit, that helps
exactly.
a lot as well. Yeah.
So that for me is one of the biggest reasons why I'll fall off is if I misread the route.
Yeah.
I think a lot of climbers as well, the reason they fall is not because they're not capable of climbing it, but they're not sure how to do the climb.
How to get it.
And then when you see someone else do it, or you speak to someone about it, then you go, oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, no, that was awesome. So, really good, man.
Thank you, man.
So we can move on to something harder on here, if you want, or we can go on to one of the more overhung routes.
Let's go. Let's just try one of these ones over here.
In the cave?
Yeah.
Nice one, let's jump into it.
Just madness. You're gonna have to get my Spider-Man on, guys.
So in a second I will bring the camera to show you the route that we're going to climb, the size of the holds and all that kind of stuff. But just for now, we're moving on to what's called the cave, obviously so. It's very overhung, so the complete opposite of the slabs we've just climbed. A lot more weight going to be going through the hands. So what's most key on this kind of climb is technique, making sure that we get the weight through our feet as much as we can. So that's what we're going to focus on with this one. I'm just going to try and find an easier climb. So we'll start off with this purple one. This is a V1. It starts a bit further out. I'll show you the route in a second.
Yeah, you're
just
gonna
take a look
have
at
to this one.
I'll show you the route now.
Alright, cool.
Nice. Okay, so it starts deep in the cave in here. V1, as you can see, so it's two hands starting on this hole.
This is Spider-Man.
A little bit to grab onto there.
Yeah.
And then there's some hand holds up here to utilise as well. Similar, not loads to grip onto, but enough. And yeah, there's plenty of holds all the way up to the top here, and a lot of footholds to help you on the way up as well.
Oh, okay, so you can go around.
So, exactly that. So this will be an interesting test, very different to what we've done before, but
Guys,
I'm sure
expect
Jordan will smash
me
it.
to drop right now. So you can laugh your heads off.
Nah, you got this, man, you got this.
Oh shit, it's proper, isn't it?
It is proper.
Oh.
Nice.
I know what I gotta do. I gotta go here.
Nice.
Oh, this is hard.
Come on.
Oh my god, no.
That's a good effort. It's a good effort.
Wait. Oh shit. Oh, this.
Come on.
Oh my god. Alright, give me a tip.
So it is quite a tricky climb, obviously. But yeah, very different to what we've done. As
Definitely,
experienced.
It's like.
So as I said before, the key is getting as much weight through your feet as you possibly can. And all the footholds are on this wall. And the other thing you'll notice, obviously, this wall is very overhung. This one in front of us. This wall is not as overhung. So key for this is trying to get your hips as close to this wall as you can.
So your face this way.
Exactly. So there's as much weight through your feet going that way. So your hips will come in quite a long way. That will take less strain through the hands.
Okay, cool.
And should help you to get up the wall a bit more. It does look like quite a tough V1 in fairness. The holds, when I felt them first, they're not that great.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, I can
Show
do
me
it.
your route and then.
We might move on to a V2 that's a little bit different in a second. There's more friendly holds on that one. These are quite slopey, it's quite challenging. But
Guys, I thought I could do this, but
key for this, like I say, is just getting as much weight in my hips on this wall, feet through the weight through the feet, and then using the hands after that. But,
alright, cool. Let's see. Oh my god. Easy, The name's me struggling.
It's a lot of body positioning. I think the other thing to mention as well, a lot of the climbs that we did before, the holes are pulling in quite a nice direction.
Yeah, these are
Some of these aren't. So the best way to hold on to these is to pull perpendicular to the angle of the hole. So obviously this one's here.
Yeah.
You want to pull in this direction.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
That's how it's easiest to hold that hole.
Yeah.
So what you then need to do in order to do that is make sure your body's in a position that allows you to get that force.
And then get over.
So a lot of it is opposing forces with climbing. So you want to push in one direction and push in the opposite direction. That'll keep you on the wall.
Okay.
Or pull in the opposite direction into each other.
Okay.
So here, obviously, on this hold, to get myself locked into it, I need to push quite hard with my toe.
I'll push away.
Get a lot of body tension so that I can lean into this.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense?
Yeah. Right, let's give it another go. Shit.
Come on, man.
Did that cheat?
We'll allow it for now. Come on.
Okay. Did you put two hands on? No, you did. You just went over there.
I think I did match that one to come up. Yeah.
You did, yeah?
I think so.
I have to do this. I can't fail. Alright, let's go. It's tiring as well, isn't it?
It is.
Whew. Oh God.
Come on.
Ah, you wanker.
I reckon have a little rest. Have a little rest. Leave it on that for a little while. Yeah, no worries. Better. Come on.
Guys, I'm failing on the bench team right now. I can't.
No, not at all, mate.
Let's go.
I think once you've got the right hand up, then change, yeah. Nice.
Okay, I know, I'll go.
That's close, that's close.
That's great. Once I get there, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice, there you go, come on.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Gordon.
Well, I can't do this one. Fuck it up.
The holds are quite bad for a V1 in fairness.
Oh my God.
I think we might try a V2 in a second, which has got bigger holds. But yeah, that is quite a tricky V1 in fairness.
What kind of level climber can amateurs do this?
What's that?
Is this?
Yeah. For the first time climbing, this is difficult though.
Oh, seriously?
100%.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a lot of people first time, well, I don't really know.
Yeah.
First time climbers might not climb any harder than V1 or 2 generally.
Cool. Yeah.
But it obviously depends on like your baseline fitness, what kind of background you've got, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, certainly on the overhang and stuff, because like I say, technique is so key to keep the weight through your feet and not through your hands.
I've got a lot of weight.
The big man, yeah. But no, so that's the main thing is technique on these. So this kind of route is very, very technical and difficult for someone that's never climbed before.
Okay. All right, it's not that bad, guys.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay, we're going to move on now to a V2. So it's a harder grade, but the holds are actually a little bit bigger. It's actually, it's actually a V3. But yeah, you can see here there's a lot more of an in-cut hold. A couple of feet down here. And yeah, much more in-cut on these holds as well. So there's a foothold there, another in-cut hold here, hold up here, a lot of feet on the volume to use. That's another big jug as well, and then a couple more holds for the end. So it is a V3, so it is tough, but I'm sure Jordan will actually probably make more progress on this one than on the V1, just because the way the holds are much nicer if he gets his body positioning right, which I'm sure he will. So we'll see how it goes.
So wait, I got to start all the way in here?
Yeah, all the way in there. So this one here, what's going to be really key is your footwork.
Yeah.
And keeping your hips up.
Okay.
So if your hips are down, you put more weight through your hands.
And
you get your hips up. Exactly. You get your hips up, you'll have more weight through your feet.
Yeah.
So it's going to be quite a technical climb. But yeah, I'm confident you might be able to do a few more moves than you did on the last one.
All right. So we want to go here. How the hell am I getting to here?
Do you want me to show you talk me through first? Okay.
Let's see.
So yeah, we start with two hands here.
Yeah.
Right foot on this. and then you reach back to this,
Okay.
and I'm pushing hard with my right foot to stay on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to walk my feet on the wall,
Okay,
so they
okay,
don't come
I'm
off.
with you. So you're gonna...
And you can see my hips are quite high, and my knees bent, so I'm pushing with that. My arms are very straight, which means I'm not pulling too hard.
Yeah, go on.
So then I'm going to match this hold. Come up to here.
Okay.
Cross my feet through again. And then you can, I don't really know what this is for, that's probably to help you bump up to this.
Okay.
And then the foothold here, I will cut feet to do this.
Oh,
That's a tricky move. And this is a bit of a smaller hold that I'm holding on to. And then it's going to be quite a big move pulling to that hold up here. And then I'll change my feet onto this. And this is probably the biggest move on the route. So I'm going to pull to here.
Guys, I found Spider-Man.
Up to this, to get my foot on, and up to here.
Yeah.
But yeah, this section is certainly much harder, but I think the start you will definitely be able to do with a bit of practice.
I'm bloody heavy. Right,
You just got to push very hard with your feet.
Yeah.
And then get 2 hands on.
So I got to climb along here.
Yep.
Bloody hell, bro! This is madness. You know about this, so good content. Because if I make it here, I'm gonna go.
Come on, man.
Oh my god. Oh shit, this is hard. I thought this was easy. Alright, let's go. So I've got to get down now. I just need to get to that one. Once I'm there.
Yeah. Oh, nearly.
Yeah, once I get to that one, I can. Alright, come on, let's go.
Come on, Jordan. So I think what's happening, which is a big thing in climbing that you get when you climb more often, is you're just losing tension.
Yeah.
So your foot was slipping the left side quite a lot. The harder you press with your foot, the more friction, the less likely you are to slip.
Oh, to be lighter.
No, push harder.
Push harder? Okay, cool, yeah.
The harder you push, the more friction you generate on the wall, and then it will keep you in place,
Cool.
And that's all about keeping tension through your body so that you don't collapse at any point, and that's what keeps you locked in on the wall. But that is something that you'll develop just from doing more climbing, basically.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is a tough route in fairness. I thought it was a V2, but it's actually a V3, so that's my mistake.
V3 mean, like harder, bet you?
So it's harder, obviously, so the lower the number, the easier the grade, the higher the number, the harder the grade.
Okay, cool.
This is the hardest one that you've tried.
So far, yeah.
I thought it was a V2, which is why I suggested it. But,
I see what you're saying though, because it is, the hooks are a bit easier.
Exactly, they're easier on the hands to hold on to. I'm confident you should be able to do a few more moves anyway, for sure.
Hopefully, I need to get out of here at least.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, you
close.
bastard.
Do you want to try it from two hands like that?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're cheating a bit.
That's okay.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, of course you can, mate. No, that's alright. There you go. Yeah, take it whenever you need it, man.
Even that's hard.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's hard to go.
Yeah, I thought that was a V2, but it's actually a V3, so... V2 is this one, the red one. That starts a bit further out, so it's a bit less physical to begin with.
Dude, this is easier.
By the grade, but a lot of it is a lot of your style, what's easier, so...
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, have a breather if you need to, and then...
Oh, fucking hell. I tried to... wait. Is that easier? No?
I think how you were to begin with is probably easiest.
Like this, yeah?
But try and get all your weight into the wall.
Into this side?
Yeah. As much as you can. So pushing hard with your left foot.
I don't know how I'm going to get... I need to get to here, innit?
The one below it.
What's that?
Your hands are the hold below that one.
Oh, here?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. This is mad. Let me see. No, because I'm trying to figure out.
No,
how
that's fair
to.
enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, definitely
You've
like
got to do
this.
2 hands, yeah.
Because when you were here, what you're doing is you're taking your body further away from the hold
From
you're
the hole.
reaching.
Yeah.
So you want to stay as
Like
far
that.
this way as you can to begin with. And all I'm going to do is just lock out the right arm essentially. And then I'm going to flag my right foot on this side. What happened for you there is you swung off this way.
Yeah.
Because your left foot was on but your right foot wasn't doing anything.
So you go that way.
So I'm going to push with my right foot into the wall to stop me swinging this way.
Okay, cool.
Like this.
Oh, okay.
And that will stop me swinging. And then I can pull to this
Oh, okay.
from there.
I keep forgetting like I use the wall as well. Yeah.
That's something that I did when I started as well. I don't know why. It's quite. There's so many things to think about. But yeah, you can use the wall with your foot as well. Come on, Jordan. There you go. Come on, man. Really good.
Okay, cool.
Hey, good start. Good start.
Cool.
Nice. Come on.
Here we go from there.
Change your feet so your right foot where your left is.
Change them over.
Once your left hand's up again, put your left hand up, that's it, and then put your right foot where your left is, and your left foot on the wall. To the left.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There you go. Close. Fair enough, man.
Yeah.
You can definitely do this one, I'm sure you can. Yeah, I didn't really articulate that too well, but what I mean was to change your right foot here.
Yeah.
And then the only reason it's called flagging.
Yeah.
When you put your foot against the wall to balance, it's called flagging. So you put your right foot on, and then you'll flag your left foot here somewhere, and that's going to stop you from swinging out this way.
Yeah.
And allow you to push a little bit to the next hold as well.
Up here, and then you
exactly.
can bam.
So it might be you can do the same without changing feet. You can put your right foot on, but it's quite a big hold. I think it's probably easier from lower down for you.
Put your right foot here.
Yeah.
Flag here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And
Right
then
hand
maybe
up.
like that.
Exactly that.
Okay, cool. Right, let's go.
Nice. Nice, Jordan. Come on. Really good. Excellent, man. Come on. You've got footholds further in that you can use as well.
What's that?
You got these feet that you can use in here
Oh, okay.
to keep you balanced a bit. Nice. Come on. Just run out of gas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait.
I think you need a bit of a longer rest, and then you can come back into it. I'm sure you can definitely do that. But that will be quite difficult, that move towards the end, because you'll be fatigued by the time you get there from climbing from low, and then the feet are quite a long way in. So it's a bit more weight through your hands than if they were further out. So yeah, it's going to be tough last move, but I'd just say rest for a couple minutes, recover a bit,
than it looks, guys.
and then go for it.
This is sick. I'm really enjoying this.
Good.
It's challenging and you've got to figure it out.
Nice. Come on, man. Really good. Come on. Come on, man. That's it. That's it. Come on, man. Oh, it's so close. It's a good effort. Really good effort. Nice one. Have a rest, mate. Have a rest. So yeah, we're just going to move on to a different wall now. It's going to be this. It's very slightly overhung, but nowhere near as overhung as the last one. So.
Sorry guys, I failed over there. So we're trying easier, but it's not as easier.
It didn't fail at all. That's some tough routes in that cave. Certainly when you've never climbed before, you need to be very technical on the wall to get a lot of weight through your feet and not through your hands. So yeah, that will come with practice. But yeah, really good progress on some of the moves anyway. Like the V2, you almost got the whole thing. So really good, man. But yeah, we're going to jump into this orange V2 on this wall. Starts with a couple of hands on here, and then feet on the holds here. Now, what we want to do is read the route before we go up. So, what are you thinking in terms of how you're going to get up the route?
I ain't thinking nothing. I'm trying to, you know what it is? I'm trying to just think how I'm going to get off here first.
Okay.
And then I'm looking to go somehow here.
Yeah.
To maybe here and here.
Yeah.
And then push along this way. I suppose, something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Feet like that.
So,
oh no, wait, there's all hair as well.
Yeah, so there's some footholds over there.
Okay.
Do you know why they're footholds rather than like why you think you'd use them for your feet rather than your hands? Like what
because I can
signifies that?
Maybe get up there.
Yeah, so a couple of things really. So they've got quite a lot of rubber on them.
Yeah, yeah.
Rather than chalk.
Okay.
That generally shows that people have been using them as footholds anyway.
It's not a thing to put my foot here to stand to get.
Exactly.
There.
And also just the way the route is laid out, it makes more sense for your hands to go up here.
Okay.
And so you're coming up this way and then you're going across to the left with your feet on those and up to the top.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, key on the start, this is quite a slopey hold.
Yeah.
So it slopes downwards. It's similar to the V1 I think it was that we did over there, the purple one.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And what do we say about starting on that in terms of making it easier to start? Do you remember?
Put away and hold kind of thing.
Essentially, what we said was to get a bit lower.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if your body weight's your position's a bit lower, that's easier to hold on to that kind of hold.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
So if you,
oh, just for my fun.
You can use that in the bolt hole, yeah.
It's like a booty hole.
Yeah. we'll leave that one out there.
You can beep it out.
Yeah. That's our viral clip right there.
That's a TikTok moment.
Yeah, just try and start with a little bit of a lower body position on this one.
Oh my god, this is hard.
Nice, just close. That's it. Try and start with the right on. Good, come on man, there you go. That's it. Nice. Come on, get your feet up. There you go. Really good, man. Excellent. Come on. Come on, Jordan.
Oh, it just gave away there.
Mate, that was actually really good, genuinely. You did something very technical there. I didn't mention this to you at all today.
Yeah.
What you did was you dropped your knee on one of these holes. I'll demonstrate what you did in a second. And you flagged your foot to push up to this hole.
Yeah.
So the start you did well. Like I said, I think you were still a little bit more upright. If you can get a bit lower, like really low, so your arms are pretty straight, and come into this, and then drop your knee.
Yeah, yeah.
What that does is it brings when you drop your knee in, it brings your hips closer to the wall.
Okay.
More weight through the feet again. And then we can come up to here. And like you did on this, you can bump your hand to here.
Yeah.
But what you did that was really good is you drop your knee here,
okay,
hips in and flagged, and that's perfect. That's exactly how you want to go for this hole.
And then get up to there.
Because the more square that you are, the further away you are.
Yeah, yeah.
When you turn your knee in and pull your hips in, you can then reach up a lot closer.
Yeah, yeah. I got you.
And much more statically. And these aren't great holds. They've got a little bit on the top, but not loads. But yeah, from here, it would be a case of matching that. Left foot over. And then you can change your feet on this.
Okay.
And come up to the last hold.
Bam, done.
But yeah, no, that was a really good effort. And yeah, the way you did that move up to there, I was very impressed with, because that's a very natural climbing technique, so well done, man.
Thank you, man. I guess some more chalk, do I need it?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I need to grip.
There you go. That's what was missing.
we'll use that as an excuse. Right, let's go again. Getting down's hard.
It is a long way down. But yeah, if you almost think about getting your arms straight, that's how low you need to get.
I've got to go that low?
Yeah. That will make the hold feel a lot easier to hold onto when your arms are straight.
Right.
That's it.
This is bloody low.
So you can...
I got bad knees.
If you lean to the left a bit to begin with your weight as well, that will help you get your arms straighter. And then you go your right foot on first.
Yeah.
And then you can bring the left onto here.
Cool. So lean this way, yeah?
Yeah. That's the more natural way to hold that hold as well.
My knees would work. Alright, let's go. You've got to have good hips as well. Your body's got to be really good for this stuff, man.
That's it.
think it's like this.
Come on, man. There you go. That's it. Really good. Come on, Jordan. That's it, man. Get that foot up. Good. Come on, come on.
Sorry.
So
Where do I go wrong?
you didn't do what you did the first time when you went up. I don't know if you noticed. You kept your right foot on here,
Okay.
and then went up with the left. So that meant you used a lot more energy when you
Get
caught the
over
hold,
it, because
because all your weight was coming off the wall. So you had to pull really hard to keep yourself in. So you did put your right foot here initially, but then put your left and then changed.
Yeah.
If you keep your left on and keep your knee dropped in, that will keep your body in. You can really naturally use this angle of the hold opposing that force.
So I want to be here. So I want to be right foot, left foot.
Yeah, so once your left foot's here, you can flag the right on the wall, to keep you balanced.
Cool. Okay, cool.
And then just stand up on the foot, up to the left.
Guys, I'm sticking to the toddler wall next time. I felt good then. Alright, let's go.
Nice, come on. There we go. Get that left foot up high. That's it, and turn your knee to the right. Other way, other way, other way.
Oh, turn it this way.
Yeah. That's it, and then flag on the wall. There you go. Nice, man, that's it. That's the move. That's the move.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Well, your knee came to kind of this angle.
Okay,
You
I want to be this way.
Bring the hips in.
Yeah, then I'm here.
And then your right foot is pushing into the wall here to
Yeah.
stop you swinging out.
Once I
Then
can
you
master
reach
that
up.
one there.
Exactly. But yeah,
get to that one.
there's a lot to think about as well. So yeah, but very good. Nice. Come on. Really good, man. Nice. Come on. Close.
Closer.
There you go, that's it, that's perfect, come on. You can get your left hand a bit higher on the hole, right at the top. Yeah, there you go, that's it. Come on, Jordan. There you go, that's good, that's good. You got a foothold to your left as well if you need it. That's it, come on. Come on, man. Oh. Hey, good progress, mate, really good. Yeah, you just knock your hands a bit on that. I think you need a rest as well. You've been at it relentlessly. I love the energy. I think what happened as well when you got to those holds, you stood up a bit too high. And you're fighting really hard here with your bent arms.
Okay.
When you bend your arms, what it does is it brings your body further out. When your arms are straight, you naturally come in closer.
Okay.
So the straighter your arms can be, the more efficient you'll be able to. Exactly. So rather than trying to pull with your arms and hold really quite low down, leave it a bit higher up and just kind of, a bit more of a relaxed grip if you like. But really good progress, mate. This is a tough route for someone that's never climbed for sure.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I'm coming in more often, man. I don't know. This is fun,
there you go,
man.
mate. It's good,
I'm going to be. This might be my little gym workout, man.
That's it.
Good little hobby.
It's very good. Very good. I think one other thing as well, just to save energy, when you get your hand on this, because it's an undercling, try and spend less time
on here
down. Not so much on there, but less time below it. So when you're down here, it's really hard. You're kind of pulling and pinching on the hold. As soon as you bring your foot up and stand up, that becomes really easy because you're pulling in the right direction. So the quicker you can get up, the more efficiently you'll climb that, and you'll save more energy for when you get to the top.
Can I just try it from not doing it here?
Yeah, definitely.
So this, I wouldn't, does that make sense? Just to get a route in my head.
Well, that's another good thing to do is to start the route higher up. That's
just to kind of get a...
Exactly. Just to get all the moves pieced together. Really good, come on. That's it. Come on, man. Go on, Jordan. Excellent, man. Come on. That's it. There you go. I think we may have ruined Jordan a little bit.
This stuff is hard. Now guys, seriously, it's good, it's really good fun. It's a lot of brain power we got to use, upper body strength. It's really good, it's really good activity, man. I would suggest some of you guys get down here and meet up with Tom and have a go with him, man, and do it yourself. It's brilliant fun, man, I love it. It's really sick. I'll be definitely coming back down to do this again. It's sick, man.
Awesome, man. Okay, I think Jordan is suitably tired now. He's worked very hard. Really impressed, man, genuinely.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, for the first time climbing.
Yeah.
And you really threw yourself at it as well, put all your energy and your effort in. And left nothing out there, so really impressed, mate. It was excellent. So yeah, you listened well and you climbed very well as well. So
thank you, brother, man.
If anyone's new to the channel from watching this, I hope that's kind of inspired you to get into climbing. That's kind of the point of my channel, to help educate people about climbing and talk through. That's what my channel does. So I hope you really enjoyed the video and got some value out of it. I'm sure we'll do some more collaborations like this in the future.
Definitely, man. I want to bring some guys down here. Any other content creators that want to come down, do a climbing competition with me, or see who can actually climb better. Let's go. I've got a challenge. We'll do it together. Yeah, I'm up for it.
Brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Thank you for having me as well, man, Tom.
No, you're really welcome. Really welcome.
Thank you, man. Really
thank you. Thanks for coming.
Guys, like I said before, get down, see Tom, and do some climbing with him. Also, we'll do it together. Content.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, just want to obviously shout out your podcast as well. For anyone who's not aware of it, On the Bench podcast.
Yeah, we're called On the Bench podcast, the football podcast show. YouTube's On the Bench podcast. Our Instagram is On the Bench_podcast, and on TikTok as well. Yeah, check us out, man.
Awesome. I'll put all the links to all of those in the description. Go show them some love. Go hit follow, subscribe. Go like everything. Go and do that. But yeah. Awesome, man. It's been great. Thank you very much for coming along today. Like I said, at the end of this, I'll put a little snippet of how we actually ended up doing this collaboration in the first place. That'll be after this section. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. I do appreciate all of your support. But most importantly, as always, make sure you grab life by the plums, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, man.
Cheers. Appreciate it.
Sick, man.
So those of you that are wondering how this collaboration came about, it all started essentially back in 2023, realistically. That's when I decided to quit my job for the first time. I quit my job and I worked on my own business. That's what I've been wearing, the clothing and the caps. I sell other things as well. It's called Plum. It's got 3 logos. I call it the brand with the 3 logos. This is what I've created. This is one of the bags that I sell. That's what the 3 logos are. As you can see, the clue's in the name, Plum Bum. One's a plum, one's a bum, and then there's a little PB logo as well. So this is my brand that I've made, and that's why I've started this YouTube channel. I never wanted to have a YouTube, never thought about doing YouTube, it didn't appeal to me. But the reason I started making this YouTube is to promote my brand through this. And I knew it would open a lot of doors for me doing so. I knew it would increase my network, I'd meet people, and that's exactly what happened here. How me and Jordan actually met was through Simon Squibb, essentially. So I'm sure you all know who Simon Squibb is. I essentially saw on his social media that he was going to be in Tunbridge Wells on a Thursday at 4 p.m. And on a whim I just turned up and went there. I was unsure if he would actually be there. The post got removed quite quickly, but I assumed the reason for that is because they didn't want too many people to turn up. And I was right, he was there. But also there was Jordan. So I ended up bumping into Jordan and chatting to him afterwards. And that's how this collaboration came about. So I said that I'm currently making content on YouTube of me climbing and hiking. And Jordan said that he was definitely keen to do some climbing and would love to obviously incorporate that and collaborate that with On the Bench. A bit of an On the Bench does climbing. And essentially all of this, the fact that I've taken action to do that, that is what my brand stands for. So the slogan of my brand, grab life by the plums. I sell mugs as well. I'm sure you saw that on my t-shirt earlier on. This is my brand, this is what I've created. It's a result of the message it stands for, grab life by the plums. That is exactly the message that took me to take action and actually start the business in the first place. It's what made me go to that Tunbridge Wells and see Simon Squibb, and that is the reason why I'm actually doing this collaboration today with Jordan. That's how it all came about. So I want to spread that message. That's what my brand stands for. Grab life by the plums, take action, make your dream a reality, whatever it may be. Actually start to do it and it will become what you want it to become. So yeah, as soon as you start, as soon as you get going, don't look back, keep going, grab life by the plums, take control of your life, and don't be a feather in the wind getting blown around. Make sure you take action, grab life by the plums, and go from there. So that's what my brand is. That is how I ended up meeting Jordan. Great guy. Like I say, if you haven't seen his podcast, which I'm sure all of you have anyway, go and check it out on the Bench podcast. It's been great fun. It sounded like he enjoyed the climbing a lot, and we're probably going to do this again in the future. But yeah, that's my brand. That's how we met. And that's what it stands for. If you want to support me and my brand, be sure to follow my socials, at Crow Climbs on every platform for my climbing content, and then the business itself is at the Plums store on everything online as well. So that is all the socials for that. You can check out my website. It's all put together by me, so it's not fantastic. It's a work in progress, but it's going to obviously improve over the years. The main thing is that it functions properly. So if you are interested in buying any merchandise, feel free to jump on there. But that is exactly what my brand is. Grab life by the plums. That's why that is my message that I want to spread. The brand is a result of that message. Everything that I'm doing is a result of that message as well. So think about it and take action and apply that to yourself in your life as well, and you'll reap the rewards from it too. So yeah, that's all for the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. It was great fun to make. Jordan did really well out there. Really impressed for first time climbing for him. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, it really helps me out a lot. But most importantly, as you know, make sure you grab life by the plums, and I'll see you in the next one.